Beautiful, nice day. My hair is nice and wet from that great shower. Nice condition. Hot water. Let me just, we should probably get some snacks. Let me check. Ooh. Yeah, they're a little stale, but it's not like there's an infection going on with a fungus called, I don't know. Huh? Who's knocking on my bathroom door? Nah. Oh, hey, every single time. What the fuck? Yeah. What am I doing here? Not to alarm you, but I broke through your roof.
Through my roof?
And, not to kind of... What do you want? More alarm you? I accidentally, brought a clicker. You brought fucking clickers? Well, we're in a zombie apocalypse. You know that, right? I mean, I knew there were a zombie apocalypse happening, but I didn't think clickers were gonna be the fucking issue. Do you know how dangerous clickers are? I mean, yeah, I know how dangerous clickers are. How many?
One.
At least you didn't
That
bring
was by
5.
accident, okay? You know that was fucking by accident.
Alright, where's the clicker? Right behind you? What do you mean he's right behind me? I mean, this is a skit. What do you mean this is a skit? Yeah, it's a skit. Right. Okay. Any of you guys had a clicker?
Not really.
Alright. Surprisingly, he hasn't heard us yet. Right? Don't
Clickers
mind
are
my
looking down.
fucker. I was about to enjoy some nice movie with a side of nacho chips. Are you gonna help me kill a clicker or not? Okay. Alright, let's go kill this clicker. Alright, let's go. Fuck's sakes, man. Okay, there he is. I feel like this is a really dumb idea, but... shit, he's got me! He's got me! Don't dare bite me, you stupid little bitch! Okay. Clicker down.
Hey guys, Isaac here. I just wanted to do a little quick video for you and give my thoughts on a certain show that I saw, and I was gonna watch it as soon as I saw the first trailer of it, but I gave it a break because I don't know if I was ready, because usually video game adaptations tend to not do well. And so far, the 14 minutes and 20 seconds of it was amazing, because the show, oh, by the way, the video game adaptation show I'm talking about is The Last of Us. It's a really fun and awesome video game. Some people can argue, or there's been arguments whether or not it's one of the greatest video games ever alive, or one of the greatest zombie video games ever alive, because it's a zombie video game. The story is really good. It follows a man named Joel, who, I'm not gonna say what happens if you guys have not watched The Last of Us show, because it looks like it follows pretty closely while adding some few lores, which would be interesting if there's like a Last of Us DLC, or like they had like a little expansion from The Last of Us PS5, because it would be interesting playing Joel's daughter some more, because you play as Joel's daughter not that long. I'm not gonna say what happens to her. If you guys know, then you know. Um, I don't think I'm gonna get too attached to Joel's real life counterpart like the game does, because that they make it sad. But I have not watched or seen The Last of Us or played The Last of Us in a while, so we'll see if I cry when they recreate that scene, because it's pretty sad, and it's a hell of a way to start The Last of Us. But honestly, my favorite part right now is the granny, um, where Joel's daughter goes to her neighbor house, and like she picks out a movie, and if you look in the background, or at there's like a little scene where like the dog is staring at the granny, like telling something's off, and she could tell that something was off. The Joel's daughter, dude, it was, but like when she's like picking out the movie, it's so fucking interesting because you can tell something's a little bit off. Like, and also the way how they talked about the infection, and before you know, they were talking about the infection, which, if you don't know, The Last of Us, it's based off of a zombie apocalypse, obviously, but this zombie apocalypse is a little bit different because it's based off an infection that ants can get, that there's no cure yet. Hopefully there's a cure, because The Last of Us can honestly happen in real life, because there's like a fungus that can, I think it's airborne, and it can like infect an ant and control its mind, which can, if it's adapt, which they talk about adapting, which, I'm sorry, I'm really bad at explaining things. They talk about adapting, like if the fungus needs to adapt, which it doesn't need to right now, or maybe it's already doing, and Last of Us could be already happening right now. But they talked about how the fungus can basically be airborne, and basically that it doesn't need to adapt right now, but as the years go on and it gets a lot more warmer, the fungus would need to adapt to the point where it could eventually, maybe, they don't, it's hard to explain because I don't remember that much of The Last of Us, but it's basically a fungus that, if given the right circumstances, can infect the world, which that's scary thinking about. Like, there's a fungus out there that could infect us, and we would be clickers if The Last of Us has shown us anything. Um, yeah, we'll probably be clickers if zombies were to be real. I think clickers would be the hardest to kill, and we would be really fucked unless we came up with technology that could easily kill clickers. Because if you don't know what clickers are, look up The Last of Us clickers and the sound they make, and let me know in the comments if you think we would survive. But yeah, I'm gonna continue watching The Last of Us and give my final verdict of the show, but just the little details I'm already noticing, like the intro and how Joel looks. Joel looks most like Joel, but Ellie, I seen Ellie. She doesn't look like Ellie. I think they just did it because they wanted big names. Cause I don't know. I don't know if they were doing that, if they chose Ellie just because of her name and they wanted big names for the show. But Joel looks good. Tommy, He looks alright. I don't remember what Tommy looks like, and I don't know if they're gonna make a season 2. Like I think how the show's gonna go is that episode 1 through maybe like 10 is gonna be like The Last of Us 1, and then season 2 is gonna be episode 1, and then uh season 1 will be The Last of Us, and then like season 2 could be The Last of Us 2, which I have not finished The Last of Us 2. I kind of took a break because I don't want to spoil it, but if you guys don't know what happens in Last of Us 2, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But let's just say Last of Us 2 really, really is sad. So I'm going to finish The Last of Us, probably eat some ramen while watching it, and get my final verdict. But so far, I really like it, and I can't wait to finish it. Alright, guys. I finished The Last of Us Episode 1 Part 2 a while ago. And I forgot to do a video about it. I realized that I have a video or like audio from like my first initial reactions to watching a little bit of The Last of Us. I didn't think I was gonna cry at the part where Joel loses his daughter, but they did a really good job, and I really love the end scene where they pan up and you can hear a clicker. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what the clickers look like if they ever show the clicker. Um, Episode 1 was not bad. A lot of cool moments, and seeing Ellie and Joel meet for the first time is pretty iconic. And I honestly cannot wait for I can. I don't know when I'm gonna watch episode 2 because episode 2's out right now and episode 3 is coming out. And I don't know if it's gonna. Like I said, I think it's gonna follow like The Last of Us 1 all the way till the end of the. I think season 1 is gonna be The Last of Us. The Last of Us. I think season 1 is gonna be The Last of Us, and then season 2 will be The Last of Us 2. That's how I think it's gonna go. If not, then I think season 1 is just gonna have The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2. But if I were HBO Max, I would do The Last of Us 1 for season 1, and then do The Last of Us 2 for season 2. Because I think that would be interesting. Plus, you guys can probably make more episodes out of season 1. Because Last of Us is a pretty long game with a lot of interesting arcs and great story. I hope they don't mess up. I think for The Last of Us, I'm really excited for the bloater because, and if you guys have not played The Last of Us, there's a scene in Heist. There's a scene where you go to like this school, and you get to I think like the gymnasium, and a big ass bloater comes out with a bunch of clickers, and unlike the clickers, a bloater I think can see and can rip you apart with his claws or his hands. Cause yeah, if you have not seen what the bloater looks like, go on YouTube, look up The Last of Us bloater death scene, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's so brutal and scary at the same time, and I think he's like a boss fight. You have to try to kill, and he's really hard to kill. And if you guys remember bloaters, or well, that bloater, leave a like, because I remember playing and he was so hard to kill, and I think only died a few times. I think I only died like twice. But yeah, that fucker was terrifying to fight. But I'm excited for episode 2. I can't wait to see what a clicker looks like. And starting next week will be Saw week. So by I think the 7th or the next weekend, basically on Monday when you guys are seeing this, will be Saw week. So starting to Monday all the way till next Friday will be Saw week. So I'm gonna basically record a like 10 to 20-ish minute video and just upload it a week straight. That's how I'm gonna do it. And obviously I'm gonna record the parts and then just cut them up to like a minute, upload it on YouTube Shorts, because I want to try to dip my hand in YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna basically do a week of daily posting and see what that does. And if it gets enough views, I might do more daily posting. Or go back to daily posting, because I remember when I used to daily post. I don't know why I stopped. I think I got burnt out, but I'm gonna have to end the video here.
And press that like button. Scratch or bite or rip apart that subscribe button and that little bell so you can join part of the infested Mortification Squad. Until next time, I've been Isaac Castle / Tan Isaac 108 on Roblox. Peace.